Ah, yes, let's go close cell. Jäger King. Reminds me of when no, I didn't want to talk to you. Yeah. She's not gonna do it. We are the only relative other than can't tell if it's pronounced Isola or Iowa. It's Azaria. South. Emma, your glasses are all fogged up, you know. Oh god, that's why I hated them. You don't need to get that worked up about it, when I come to think of it. Oh, sorry, it's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight isn't really all that bad, is it? Also, you weren't wearing them for a concert, but your choreography was still dead on. Why wear them if you don't need them? Here we go again, quiet decision. Really? Because to me, it seems like Rosalia is the one who gets all the punishment. I have to stop wearing it. And hence why you tried to make your last name. Maybe you ought to try keeping your thoughts to yourself instead of whispering them to yourself? No? Oh, cool. Forward when people lazy. Relatively design life myself. I'm only 24, but I have 0 tolerance to alcohol. I don't like this story. Could you at least let me finish before you wind up passed out on the floor?
Oh, you went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild. Nice work. You did all right, I guess.
I've thought long and hard about a path of our own.
A third way? I do agree.
True. We might be... Involving ourselves in a civil war isn't something we should take lightly. We might have a divine knight on our side, but we're still going to need to be very careful how...
Whatever we do, Valimar will...
No doubt. We've all seen how powerful if we use him right, we can intervene in the war as much as we want.
They're quite literally beings of legend. However, his potential influence on the...
Even if we agree on not siding with either of the different things that we have...
Yeah, that's for my part. I need to... Whether it's alone or with you guys...
There's no way you'll be alone for that. I'm concerned about Dad, too, what with them having...
I still can't get in contact with Fiona either. I'm glad I was able to see Dad.
For me, it's a huge relief to see you're all right, Sharon. But Mother's... I'm sorry I can't...
And I have no idea. I'm certain he...
We're all worried about our family. Hopefully, we can find some information on all of them.
I'm certainly not worried about them. Although, suffice it to say, if we choose to intervene in the war, conflict...
That goes for Zeno and Leo, too. They've been hired by the Noble Alliance, so plus...
Emma, and to see what exact that's true.
Whatever you decide to do, just as the warriors of Nord did 250 years ago, I'm determined to fight to protect my second homeland, and those who live within it.
Oh, same! I can back up...
How could I say no? I have my own duties to take care of, but I fully intend to
I'm thinking it's about time I return, but I'll still be in touch with...
Naturally, I'd be overjoyed to
I'm your instructor, so you're stuck with me to the very end. Whatever you choose, you're going to need to decide. Resolving to find a third way.
Well, then how about this? Let's figure out right now whether or not...
Just so we're clear on this, and with as many people as we have,
And we're limited on...
Oh,
But we're also just as...
an astute point.
In the end, no.
Indeed.
Yep. There's gotta be some.
Yeah. The best thing we can do now is...
Well, doesn't... Mind if I...
What in the...
It couldn't be.
Vita.
It's lovely to see you again. You were finally a... The goddess was on your side after all,
Cut the crap. Have you been listening in? Where are you?
That sounds...
Is that?
It's coming from above.
Go figure.
Isn't that the...
What's the Pantagruel do?
Damn it! I didn't think she'd tell the rest of their army where we were.
But why now?
What?
Vita!
Vita! Yes, I am here. In the... I wouldn't want to keep our guest of honor...
Azure Knight. Crow.
Long time. Sorry for dropping in on you like this, but you ready to have some fun?
Is that real?
There's no doubt about it.
See. You dare...
Come on!
Right. Heed my call! Valimar!
Acknowledged.
I'm not gonna lose this, because at the end of the day, he's... So lend me your...
Very well.
I was hoping you would, but potential is only that.
This is bad.
Aren't those the alliances out?
Long time no see, kiddos. You doing all right?
I see the purple light has...
Xeno.
Zephyr!
And a few members of Ouroboros, too. Guess all the big guys wanted a piece.
And look, Sammy's here.
Kindly stop referring to Clown Soleus with that bizarre nickname.
Oh, it's a pleasure, all right.
It's only been 2 days since you first fought them, you know.
This could pose a... Why send so many powerful allies here?
You've proven to be rather...
Rufus!
I'm pleased to see you all again. As for you, dear brother, I was... So, you finally gathered up the will to make the difficult choices, even if those choices...
The Noble Alliance is pulling out all the stops.
Reen, we'll take care of everything here. You and Valimar have your own...
Are you sure?
We're...
Leave the battle on the ground to us.
We've no intention of backing down.
Wait, shit!
I know they're all strong,
Well, what do you say we get started?
Here he comes!
I'm impressed. It's only been a month or so, but you've really grown.
Well, it's hard to go through the kinds of things I... And now that I've done all that...
I said you could hold your own, not that you could win. And it's time you realize...
That's enough!
Do they really stand a chance?
Well, they're putting up a good fight. Yeah, it's not looking they're outnumbered for one.
Then it's time we lent them.
Agreed!
Always, stay right where you are.
You will?
Trying to stop us from joining.
I'll let you make the... It's been quite...
Wow.
His guard's perfect.
Stay alert. Root will need to put all we...
I would have it no other...
My turn.
Here I go! Come on!
Okay. Okay.
I'll handle this.
Thanks.
Here I go! Yes, sir! There! It's my turn!
I'll handle this.
Thank you very much.
My turn. Should have been paying attention.
Here I go!
I suppose I should thank you.
Sure.
Sorry, everyone.
Well, I won't do... But you do well to intensify your...
How is he so strong?
We didn't stand a chance.
He might even be stronger than Sa-
Are you guys okay?
Hey, you really think you've got time to be worrying about them? You ain't getting out of this one, Green.
All right, bring it on! It's time to settle this, Crow! Bring it up! You're wasting your time!
handle this? Turn! You're wasting your time! Eat this! There! Gotcha! Hope you're ready!
This is bad.
Gotcha!
This is bad.
There! Gotcha!
Hang in there!
Settled enough for you? I didn't even bother to use...
He wasn't even
Come on. With the way you are... And that ring perfectly illustrates just how massive... But you're gonna need to go through a hell of a lot more.
I see the battle here has come.
Oh, hey, V.
I can still. It just goes.
Funny. I don't recall ever becoming yours. How's everything up top?
I think it's only a matter of time before. But we've caused enough trouble for the. Finestrum Phantasma window.
My apologies for not coming down to speak with you, and you know who I am, of course, but I am Duke Kai.
Duke Cayenne?
So even the big guy himself is here.
I must say, when I saw young Eustace and Laura in Legram earlier this year, oh, I'm sure you're... But I suppose Duke Alberea was simply livid about...
Did you come all the way here just...
Don't be silly. Reen Schwarzer. Perhaps the method was a touch too...
With me?
I wish to invite you. And so I thought it would... About the past?
Are you suggesting...
You... Should you accept my invitation? Furthermore, I give a fine prop...
Very well. Allow me to
Don't be an idiot! This is clear.
The Trapper... Bellamar?
Are you certain?
Now hold it!
Don't worry about me, and I'm sure we... Bellamar?
Very well.
But wait!
Let's pay that.
It seems the time has come for us to part, but remember this. I want you to prove...
Wait!
Lord Rufin!
Well met, Lord Schwarzer. Allow me to extend...
Never mind that. What do you... And what is a promising young...
We're simply going to borrow I'm a busy man these days.
Reen! You all finally got back together, too. Why?
Sorry, but I'll be back, so stay...
Reen! Reen!
Naval Alliance's forces.
So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close. It's hard to believe that I've ended up in this. Although I...
Reen Schwartz, truth be told, we only acted as we did. He garnered the trust of His Majesty. Surely you...
Well... I can't say I did hear a story about the way he didn't care how...
But as I said, now all that remains is to turn back the hands of time. The key to...
I'm afraid that yes. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily... You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage, imprisoned the Imperial family. And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of Gorelia Fortress. After all that, the Imperial army would never...
My word, I'm afraid there's been a... But that does bring me to exactly why I want you to help her.
It does?
The Azure Knight is already on a... That would mean we'd have coupled them with our Panzer Soldats. You may not...
I don't think it's that...
I beg to differ. The presence of soul, what they may lack in... But more important than even those factors...
Well...
We're only human. And if that holds, it will be all the more true.
Can't argue with that logic.
I will say it once more. And with his death, only then, everything that includes both your pleasant academy...
Are you... Whatever you ultimately decide, I would ask that you promise...
Rufus.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, and in that capacity, after all, I look forward to hear...
Please come with us, Master. Intermission aboard the Pantagruel.
All that's left to be... Only then, that includes both your...
I suggest you consider... After all, I look forward to hear...
It's hard to argue that this war, but the longer it goes on, the more... If I join them, I could reduce... No, this is... Think. I was able to reunite with the others, but what's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about...
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will...
What do you want?
Hey, now. No, I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking. What do you know? I was...
How about you mind your own damn business? Don't you have better things? Figure the glorious...
It's tough, Bing. If you joined us, I could get away with... So come on, stop freaking...
This isn't something I can just... Besides, it probably... What's that in your...
Grub, of course. Kinda early, but...
Hamburgers, fries, and... I was expecting something more...
Oh, that kind of food more... Okay then, give me a minute while I...
No, this is fine. The burger looks
Cool, alright.
This tastes... Oh, no one...
Yeah, they're called fish burgers.
Call it.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual extra flavoring too. I like this way more than the food I had last night, to be honest.
Well, glad to guess it was worth putting my cooking skills to... Wait, was my first time cooking in a while, but I wanted to give it a shot anyway.
Oh.
To think, all the crow armbra...
Oh, yeah, Vita was using some weird thing of hers, so I guess you saw...
Yeah, Jirai was that special economic zone in the northwest you guys went to.
We didn't run into anything like that in the Jirai Special Economic Zone. Though, I guess that makes sense seeing as it's under the direct control of the Imperial government and not a noble.
I seem to recall that it was annexed.
Yeah, the Empire stood so nice and neat around the Jobberfish. Now it's prospering as a special economic zone on the coast. Seemed like a pretty lively place.
So you ended up going back to your old home?
Yeah, by pure coincidence. It's changed a lot since I was last there, but it was nostalgic in its own way too.
It's been bugging me for a long time now. What could have made you want to join a group of terrorists? What was it that made you hate Chancellor Osborne that... Oh, tell me, Crow. Please, I want to know what it was that made you who you are now. What kind of place Jirai was, and what you were doing before...
Where's the fun in? Save all that talk for your #1 in class. Who's the lucky girl? And don't tell me it's Milliam.
I'm serious, Crow. I really want to know. Think of telling me your past, because until I know...
You're really serious.
In a few years,
Crow?
My past really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's got nothing on yours, so...
Yeah. Please.
Alright? Like I said, pick up any history textbook and you'll probably... It's the kind of story that's so common no one bothers to remember it. Like... Back in those days, Jirai, it was a city-state off the coast of northwest Zemuria that prospered through maritime trade with West Erebonia, Northumbria, and Remiferia. It had a population of around 150,000 people, so it wasn't exactly a big place or anything.
When it comes to Niji-Sanji's situation, I'll be betraying myself if I took sides. I wasn't exactly wrong, because when I was younger, well, I was pushed to that point myself. Everyone used to miss with me because of my autism. Always wait for fucking reactions when I'm me snapping, then act like the victim.
Because of that, the surrounding nations left it alone and let us live out our days in peace. We were pretty fortunate until about 20 years ago. That was when the Northumbrian disaster struck, and much of the Principality of Northumbria was turned to salt. And as a result, trade on the northwest shore was reduced to virtually nothing.
Oh, at one point, my arms even got covered in
day after day, Jirai's prosperity started to fade away. Still, it wasn't all bad. We had our fishing, our historic landmarks, our septium mines. We could make use of those to get trade going again, both to keep our state running and to help out Northumbria.
It's a bit personal.
In fact, the one who advocated that approach was the mayor. He was the last mayor Jirai City ever had. He was a stubborn... I lost my mom and dad early, so he was also... He was like a mom, dad, and your old... Anyway, fast forward to 10 years ago. Out of nowhere, they said they wanted to extend a railway. We relied on the sea for trade before, but there wasn't. The proposal drew overwhelming support from the city's council. Within a year, the city had all of its old life back and then some. The streets were more bustling than ever.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, with the situation as it is now, it was like me living those days. The drama tubers just looking at dirt they can use, weaponizing the provocations to make the needy sisters.
But keep in mind, this was a result of huge amounts of imperial capital. Land and buildings we once treasured or bought up left. Something similar supposedly happened in Crossbell too, but unlike there, no opposition existed in Jirai. My grandfather sensed something was off, and he tried what he could to get the situation under control.
Well, think of it this way. If you saw a ship post from 3 people about, not mentioning names, but since this is pertaining to Niji Sanji, how would you feel if a few days later you end up seeing a stream with the father and friends again? You'd think that wasn't something quite right there.
Then one day, everyone demanded that it be repaired as quickly as possible. Everyone except the Imperial government.
I remember when I was 15, I threatened to break the kids in the neck. In front of a teacher. Double wow. But yeah, when it comes to sensitive areas, if they might draw attention, they tend to put a taboo on it to make sure that things don't go south. Because where there's truth, there's always lies.
Instead, they panned our national security arrangements for being insufficient and threatened to withdraw all Imperial capital.
And then, I think it was summer that year, I went shopping with my father, got stopped in Morrison's for no reason, in the middle of the shop, might I add. Had the assistant manager search me, and when he didn't find anything, he was disappointed. My mother was fighting my corner, but my father wasn't at the time. Then way about a few weeks later, well, not a few weeks, as soon as
the city was left in an uproar like we'd never seen. Shares plummeted, and with no one able to ascertain the culprit's identity, chaos reigned.
But he got what he deserved in the end. Got demoted all the way from assistant manager all the way down to factory work.
That was when Chancellor Gileath Osborne. In his 3rd year, we then received a second proposal.
the restoration of the railway and its in return for our continued assistance in safekeeping and attain even greater prosperity.
The timing was too good to be true. Realizing this, my grandfather staunchly opposed the idea. Unfortunately, once you taste the sweet, the council, made up of influential and tempted by the elimination of customs. And during all that, they'd convenient my grandfather. He loved Jirai more than anyone, and up till then, and yet virtually overnight, he found himself facing the wrath of both the city's council and the citizens.
To my second year. Well, my time in college. I was grateful to my friend at the time because she was the one who helped me find that this was what I enjoyed doing. And the other YouTubers I watched. Before I used it as a pastime away from council work. Fucking boring job.
Left with no choice, he resigned from his position as mayor, and Jirai formally became part of the... Both of these things happened on the same exact day.
Because I was trying to be a friend, over time it started to get more and more extreme until I was told that what I was doing was akin to stalking. God, just thinking back gives me fucking chills.
That was 8 years ago.
But yeah, like I said, it's a thing about growing up. Just because someone doesn't show that something's not affecting them, doesn't mean it doesn't affect them. I mean, the incident in Morrison's made me too scared to go in there for an entire week.
Naturally, everyone knew my grandfather wasn't the one who did it. They knew who was really responsible. They just turned a blind eye to the truth. See? I warned you. Just your run-of-the-mill sob story.
I don't know what to say, Crow. What happened to him after that? Your grandfather.
One day, he just up and died.
At the time, I hated telling people about my autism because I was worried, because I didn't want their pity. At the time, I didn't want people to judge me because I was from the city, a violent place.
Once he resigned, the whole affair with the railway getting blown up was all but forgotten. He lived comfortably in retirement for about half a year, fell ill, and that was that.
Well, yeah, being pushed aside is a terrible feeling.
He just lost the will to go on, I guess. Like I said, he was the only family I had. I mean, I had plenty of friends even then, but I chose to leave it all behind. I was 13 at the time.
That's why, despite hating Niji Sanji themselves, I'm standing with the talents. Because it's a terrible feeling. Just having lots of friends and then them just turn their back on you.
I wandered the land, doing whatever I had to get by. That was when I met old Cayenne, who happily indulged my hatred for the Chancellor. And with his financial backing, I went out with the goal to find others who were just like me.
Vulcan, Gideon, and Scarlet. But anyway, that's enough about my sob story. And it's because I hate people who jump to conclusions, the reason why I try to look at the full picture. Something, a habit which I used to dislike.
That was the beginning of the Imperial Liberation Front. Gideon, Scarlet, and Vulcan were among those I recruited. I'd also met Vita then. I only knew her. She guided me to a place below the city of Ortis. And there slept the Azure Knight Ordeal. One after another, I overcame the same trials you did, and once I'd proven myself worthy, that was 3 years ago, My preparations complete, I concealed my background.
It was only after I managed to overcome the memories of
and enrolled in everything I did for the sole purpose of taking the Chancellor's head.
In college, it's only when I overcame my weakness that I was actually able to do things my own way. Back then...
Come on now, what's with the face?
Because I felt indebted. I wanted to be a comedian for the friend's sake, but the more I did it...
You look sadder about all this than I do.
The more I grew into my own person, I guess you can say. And that's when Comedy Gamers turned into Fiery Tiger.
Yeah, I guess.
Didn't mean to take help. But yeah.
I swear. I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil.
What?
Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. And he may have lost, but Pops always loved it. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
At the end of the day, there's no denying I studied those problems, worked out how to use the situation. But when you think of how peaceful Jiraiya, I'd say I've got a duty to clear up the mess left behind. So it's only when that's done that my... I don't want whatever you're like Rufus said, you need to think long and hard about what it is you're fighting
for the present be affected by any negativity in your past. And you shouldn't make jabs at people for
you,
because how would you like
more than anyone else.
Yeah,
started
but
weaponizing
Crow.
your past. That's what I'm trying to say.
Anyway, I think You're going to be treated as a visitor. It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so...
However I want.
Regardless, that's enough about me. Back to this.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest.
Of mental health?
Just keep in mind that so if you're up for a gamble of your own, get ready to take all of us on.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this I think she'd perk right up if she just don't go making your girl jealous.
I wonder who he means.
But yeah.
He said she's in the guest of honor's room. Well, I can't waste much time here. I told everyone I'd definitely come back soon. Right now, I need to gather. I can make my choice after that.
Very well. Character note. Also funny how it still has pro underclass 7 members. He grew up in Dry City and joined hands with Duke Cayenne in order to avenge his grandfather. It's the man.
Good day to you, Reinschwar.
What the? You sure look...
Ha ha! Why, we're furnishing, and I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of... Ah, and speaking of opportunity, you've been blessed with the rare chance to sit in...
I can't believe that's how you describe yourself. Well, what the hell? Nothing alcoholic, though. Funny. I didn't realize you'd met Prince...
Ha! Indeed. Between our shared... he forever remains an...
I suddenly feel very sorry for him. What happened down in Liberl sounds... I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology.
Ha ha! That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you.
Yo-yo.
It would have changed your...
It really does sound amazing. Wait, why am I... He has so many...
Ha ha! A thief there. I was able to steal much of your time and your interest. Perhaps I stole your heart as well.
I have no
Rest
heart.
assured that did not happen. Your stories were interesting, though, I'll admit. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know where... Last I checked, he wasn't actively fighting...
Ha ha! I imagined you... To my knowledge, he would... But I digress. However, I'm inclined to believe that where...
So the Courageous is missing. Although the Duke's got some nerve if he expects Prince Oliver to side with...
But think... The War of the Emperor Dreikel's... I wonder...
One of which is to bring the winds of... I'll admit, I hesitated to allow... We believed then, as we still...
I don't think he does. From what I can tell, he intends to try and...
Oh?
Sorry. Thanks for all the interest...
Ha ha! I will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Naturally, But I'm even more fascinated with that...
I doubt it's half as interesting as what you're thinking. Anyway...
Having to travel. No,
she sounds awful.
Who goes there? Wait!
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros.
Have you no shame? You and that...
Actually, I just walked through the door normally. I should have probably not.
So, have you come to tell me that you'll be fine?
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a... I'm simply cooperating.
Plan? Just so we're clear, that Lord you...
No. She may be an... She's the lead gallant. She's the strong...
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the stall ritter is...
She certainly is. And if you must know... No.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be Laura already noticed the similarity between...
Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her. She's no...
The steel...
And with that, if you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fine as such...
Yeah, I'm sorry for bothering you. Actually, you're not an enforcer. Is there any reason?
You just... Enforcers are select... And in order to... But just so we're clear, there is...
I didn't say you weren't, but it makes perfect sense. You're refreshingly...
I'll... Thank you. Now get the...
She chased me. I'm really curious about could she really... Perhaps even with the woman who...
But yeah, I can... Let's see. There's too much of that video, which doesn't quite add up. Still piecing together the whole situation in my head, so I can't really do much.
I can sense... What the...
Oh, it's you. Forgot you were staying here.
Yeah. What was that? It's gone now.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't come here.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and
So,
when we ran into each other back near something about being mixed?
Oh, that...
I didn't have the chance to figure out, but what did you...
Don't know if I can even It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, seems that way. I know you're not trying to confuse me.
Just watch. There's no trick to it, and I'm not using enough. I just will
So it's just a
Yeah, something that just... You've got one.
Well, true. I don't even know where
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that. Something foreign. Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
There, anyway. I couldn't tell you. Sure you've got more questions?
No, it's okay. I feel like I
So...
Yeah, Oh yeah, so how much...
Me? All of me.
his circumstances. Guess all I can do is, I'm sure one day. I wonder who's in.
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Excuse me.
Figured.
Have a seat. Bourbon?
Yeah, how come you guys are being I mean, we're on opposing
Why wouldn't we be? We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual.
Of course. If you would rather...
I shall have to politely decline. For one thing, I don't think I'd stand this.
Hey, now, no. He seems to think pretty highly of you. Have a look.
At the very least. Not that I'd have...
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious. Well, they're used to taking out tanks. They probably have their ways.
I might as well get my stance from the situation. I know idea what keeps me bringing that up. They're fucking hard out, though. Team things through to the end.
Huh. Oh yeah? Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little...
And don't forget, the boss was right when he said...
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club. Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young.
They really seem to adore... And yet... If you don't mind me asking, after your boss was...
Oh, it sounds like you're closer to...
I trust this... But you haven't tried.
No, of course. I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she thought of you all like family.
Well... We had our reasons. Let's leave. I know you want to know.
We'll be sure to tell until then.
All right. Still, she's our class, and we feel that I want to...
Fighting work?
Still. Returning to the matter at hand.
Come on!
They really are like two over...
Like y'all want to talk.
I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what's... All we did was talk about feet. At least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her. So
and that
it wasn't...
would have killed you.
Huh? Given the circumstances... Huh?
Oh, Tina.
It's empty. Oh. Looking at her lying down like this, maybe 12? How did a kid...
Lord, who's...
Is she talking in her...
Situationist location is a 9 hours have...
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Wait.
Huh? Reen Schwarzer, unless my memories have been
Oh, it was. Sorry.
So you're an intrude clowns.
No, it was just an innocent mistake.
No, you don't need this thing called lock the door.
Whoa!
No mercy for... So you claim to...
Not claim! I really did!
But once you walked in...
No! No! How many times do I have to explain what happened before you...
I was making... Had you any intention of harming me?
Oh, right. Then what was all that for? Oh, whatever. Anyway, I've cleared...
If that's what you didn't come to...
Well, No, I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. Okay, what are your reasons for... Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's? Just who are you?
The answer to your first question is... As all information regarding Clomsol... And as for the last one, I am unable...
You abducted my aunt. It's not something... Sorry. I can't pretend to know anything about... But I do know that you didn't... Anyway, maybe we'll have a chance.
The Black Workshop.
What?
And the news.
That's the name of the place I belong to. It was they who loaned me to the Noble, unless you choose to join the Alliance.
The name doesn't ring any... And loaned? I suppose it's none of my business. Thanks for telling me.
You do realize your head pass can be taken the wrong way, Rean.
I'll be sure to remember...
I can't see doing so. Incidentally, did you have any
No, I did not. The Black Wart sounds like stuff worth remembering.
Check if there's victory quotes from the loot. They bring the victory quotes back. Wonder if they loot that in Green and Altina's Steel Victory in kind of sector.
I can sense some...
Come on in if you...
That sounds... Excuse me.
Scarlet.
Hello there, love. I'd heard you came on board yesterday. So...
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was
quite a memorable day for... There's no need to stand over there. I'll pour us some tea.
You really...
I'm so
Well, I guess there's...
All it takes is one gulp of a hot drink and my throat might goes real dry.
These tea leaves really are only the best for the...
I have to admit, the fragrance is... You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something...
Oh? I was under the... Your father...
He might be a noble, but generally we live a relatively modest life.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before.
And Scarlet, I heard
What kind of family did you...
Oh, they weren't noble. They were just relatively... We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
You're wondering how someone like me... It's written...
Well, I can't deny... I heard that you lost your...
Oh, No, I suppose it must have...
So...
Some things are best left... It's not as if knowing would...
I suppose.
You're so adorable. What do you say? How about...
Please. Anyway, it wasn't just made with high... Oh, actually... Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours?
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt.
The Arteria?
That's the one. A few years ago, I was studying to be...
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right? You're telling me there are sisters in the Septium...
There are more things in this world Well, it doesn't matter much now.
Oh?
Anyway, I'll give you the full... And if you choose not to join...
How did she get reinstated into the church now?
She ended up being a lot friendlier. I wonder how much of...
And that's why she puts her name.
She seemed to really... I wonder what she...
Alrighty then.
I can sense someone... And judging by the fact...
Huh? It's open.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. You finished talking with C?
His name's Crow, and he's never going to be...
But to us, that's our leader. Anyway, got a whole lot of...
Does you asking that mean you're willing...
Depends on the questions.
I hate talking about my past, so stop.
Just out of curiosity.
Just figuring out to give my motives for my side, for taking the third side. I mean, for granted...
How many members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left?
The video was done by them.
I know the explosion back in the mine was staged up.
Sure was. We lost most of our members as soon as...
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been
Basically,
fulfilled?
what I'm trying to say is... sometimes you gotta look at the situation from multiple angles. Beyond the truth.
Basically, yeah.
It doesn't just easily present it.
We all came from different backgrounds. But so after he'd kicked it, most of the guys can't say I blame him for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of it. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Interesting question.
Well,
Can't speak for the others, but me, I don't really care how this war goes. I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always been teaching those dumb... If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see. I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor, but I'd be happy.
Being oddly nice to us after...
The cycle of hatred's gone on for... Crimes you've committed will never vanish, but it's not as though you guys want war.
You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about you. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them.
Clock.
You've got a tough road ahead. Make sure to think long and if we end up as on the battlefield.
I mean, yes, I was tired, but that's mainly because I've got a fucking alarm clock waking me up about 6 in the morning.
Excuse me.
Think I might have still... Yeah. He's...
What job, ending you?
He saw right through. He's not wrong, though. He seemed kind of...
Basically,
the sole objective,
what
maybe
trying...
he's just...
God, I keep bringing it up, but... At the end of the day, I'm just seeing part of the situation that happened to me when I was younger, happening now. Hello?
This should be the guest hall. Time to see who's in...
Housekeeping?
Yes? Who is it?
That sounds like... Excuse...
Excuse me, this is housekeeping.
I had a feeling it was, but I didn't dare to hope.
It's really, really you!
Your Highness.
I mean... Please don't tell me it is.
It's a dream.
I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of this.
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
You must have been really lonely. I'm here for you now, though, but I'm not going anywhere.
So that's what you've been...
Yeah, I was happy, but then yesterday, that's why I'm here, talking to you.
I do recall thinking things were a little... After all, if...
Sorry. Incidentally...
You want to know where Elise is. She's not on the... I can't say for sure.
Really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother... And apparently... So it's likely wherever they've been taken...
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel... But why were you alone? And surely there must be...
That was Duke Cayenne's decision. I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion by having me address the people...
Forgive me for saying so, but that's... a little miss...
I don't especially mind doing it on people all across Erebonia are...
But at the expense... I know you want to help, but plus, you've been forcibly separated...
Yes, but... Oh, why... Anyway... But I presume you don't intend to actually...
Well... No. I'm... The longer this war goes on, but even so... And the same goes for the Imperial...
I see.
There's so much to think about. And then Elise is...
That wasn't your fault.
Ever since I was I've tried to... I became the person I am. They've always loved me like... You saw that power of mine, didn't you?
Well...
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened. She should have been terrified of me. And that was when I swore, no matter what happened, no matter... And that's why I can't help but wonder, even if I have to ignore...
Rean... As your honorary little sister...
What? Your Highness...
I know Elise far better. In fact, Rean, she's already She told me about how that snowy day was... She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. And she even told me that, well, she hated how she felt, because it meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of... And she knew more than ever. She may have had other reasons, but her main reason... More than anything else, she wanted... You should know, she felt a little jealous, so please, please don't use Elise. Because I know for a fact...
How could I have been all this time? And that's not just true for her either. All my friends at Thor's? I think I finally understood. I was so focused on trying to protect... Others try to support me, just like I try to support... How did I not realize before now? But better to realize, because now...
Rean has attained a new state of mind. He is now ready to use a new craft, Spirit Unification, when the time comes.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. And so? I think it's time we get... I wouldn't want to keep...
A pity, but... Take care of yourself, no matter what it... Why are you...
I said it's... There's no way I'm leaving my sister's bed. I will get the two...
Right!
Well, now he's got his other trump card.
So...
Valimar, he's chained up there. But if we can first, though, we need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship without anyone...
Alright then. Elise is...
But yeah,
there are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down. So, it's a
Well, that's convenient. Might it lead to some...
Most likely. I can't very well ask a
Nonsense, Reen.
But it's going to be all dark inside.
A little bit of darkness. I had to travel through some... All right?
No. Well... You'd think...
You think?
I'm surprised.
But yeah, it helps when you're not being held back.
It's not dirty at all in here. Gladly.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
If anything, worrying about your past doesn't fix what's already happened. The only thing that matters is what's to come.
Oh! There's a corner!
We must be past the guest area then.
Right!
Let's move! Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship, at least.
My, that was It's like I've stepped right into the...
Anyway, here's...
What is it?
Soldiers are coming this way.
It feels like the closeness is pretty nerve-wracking.
I just wish I could get to see...
Oh.
What?
Too late!
Good luck, Green!
Let's move! Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, they're strong.
Are you alright,
Yes, let's be going.
Good.
Gladly!
My turn! Sit! Enemy sighted! Let's move! There! Now!
It's my turn! Arcus, activate!
My turn! Now's our chance! I did it!
I did it!
Are they... mechanical monsters?
They're called archaisms.
Go, Spike!
Enemy sighted! My turn! Now's our chance! Here I go! Sit!
Right!
Here I go! Now's our chance! Your Highness!
Yeah, like how that's gonna work here.
There they are! Recover the princess!
Whew!
2 soldiers, stay back.
Right!
Bring it on! My turn! We'll cut our own path. I'm shocked.
I'm close to anything the works must be fine.
You are? You're so sweet. I don't suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
No,
bring it on. Let's move.
Gladly. Activate!
Here I go.
Sit for me.
Gladly. That wraps things up.
Celestial bomb. And yeah, climbing out the window's not a good idea unless we go splat.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now!
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Arcus, activate! Ah!
Let's move.
Gladly.
No, not me. Heat wave.
That was...
I did it!
Oh, look! A staircase!
Hopefully this will lead to the deck. Sit!
God damn it.
How did you get ahead?
I'll but not even in my...
You're a bull.
I wasn't expecting you guys aren't called the...
Trying to...
Ha-ha! Prince, you surely couldn't have thought...
I'm not being stoked. If anything, I...
Oh my! What a
passion. Now it's not the time.
I'd like to believe that I'm not... I couldn't agree more with...
Really?
They're actually hitting it off.
If you could please focus on what's going on.
I think that's enough messing around for one day. You're an enforcer, Blue.
Ha ha! I think that still... I find the many...
You may think...
I'll be fine. The gap in skill...
Small. Then allow me...
The one being fool... Mine.
Green?
I owe me being able to do this now.
What?
Could this be your...
8 leaves, 1... I, Rain Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
My...
Gather up.
What?
Here we go.
Arcane Gale.
There!
How can this be happening? What?
Ha ha ha! So you finally conquered.
Green.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
What?
Couldn't it?
Wait, just a...
Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know, but...
You think? You ain't gonna be done nothing on me anyway.
We'll make our way directly. Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes! My heart just feels as if it's...
That doesn't sound very fine.
Come on, is now really...
You're here too.
You got, but you ain't getting.
Zephyr's guard shall not.
Looks like he's picked up a few tricks from our feed.
The targets have broken out.
Oh yeah, because that looked a lot like...
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
I'm fine.
Of course.
Target's in sight, my sister.
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time, please?
Target lost. I may have underestimated you, Green Schwartz, in more ways than one.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness.
I know, Chi. How could you, Reen?
There's the exit.
Don't change this.
Trying to pay no mind to...
That's the Ashen... Isn't that... Crow?
Huh. So that's...
You finally mastered that power. You still. 1 minute you're down in the dumps.
Well, she wasn't the only one.
Come on.
Can't say I'm not curious, but I think you get...
Yeah, let me have it.
Your Highness.
All right.
This is your first time fight? With our Divine Knights, I come... Let's see who wins.
Sounds good to me. You managed to win against 3... But it's just you and me.
Go ahead.
All right. My turn. Let's move. My turn. There.
Not bad.
Here we go. Let's move. Yeah. Let's move.
Okay, that's like a... Alright then.
Arcane! Yeah! Here I go! Burn to ash! Let's move! My turn! Here I go! Marcus, activate!
Damn!
That's what I can really do!
That's what I can really do.
Huh. You actually did it. I sure wasn't expecting...
You fought pretty well yourself. Couldn't have been easy to last as long as...
Why did the... Guess your luck would...
We finally caught up to you.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular?
But I think you may have been...
That wasn't a bad... Even if you lost, at least you...
Your Highness. Hey, don't be too... Look sharp!
What are you all...
Sorry for the...
Yo!
You caught us all off guard.
So this time we
We meet again?
She brought more than...
We couldn't ask for a more.
Here it comes again.
Your lordship!
Uncle Victor!
God damn it. Something I just fucking had the audio version, it's abnormal.
It's good to see you again, and it relieves me to see you're none the worse for wear your
with the audio bug, it makes him sound drunk.
Huh. You're strong.
That's quite the nod, coming from the blazing demon himself. I can see now why you're considered one of the fiercest in Ouroboros, and why some even claim you to be the Steel Maiden's equal.
Well, I know.
Don't you go forgetting about us now.
You're all here to...
Are you okay, Reen?
Looks like we've landed in the middle of something pretty crazy.
Not a moment too soon.
You came!
Glad to see you're all right. You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy.
He gave me... You guys were having that much fun, huh?
And with our princess.
To think we were so worried about you.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is... Crow.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I'm hanging in there. Sure wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though. How are we even gonna settle this?
That is the... I'd roughly estimate...
Yeah? So we'd probably... Oh, doesn't sound like much fun at all.
I'll bring the booze.
No! Can't one of you take this a look? This is getting us nowhere. Look who decided.
Krianos! Vida! Well, your overall ability... I must apologize for... As displeased as a few of you might be, I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke Cayenne's anger. Vida...
Can't say
It's not our place to question the orders of ours.
Whatever.
Okay.
Next time we...
Yep.
Aww.
I expect we will have
Well, catch you later,
Or not. You do know that no one...
Tut! There's no... It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature of beauty.
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray.
Next time we meet, Radiant Blade Master in his...
Well, I certainly...
You seem to bear some manner of ill will against my... But should we be granted the opportunity?
Yes,
Guess that wraps things up. You've definitely grown. So unless you're up for another...
Yeah. Oh. And you were the one who took...
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on... Oh, now that you mention it, I did think he sounded familiar.
Damn.
You really did?
Oh, Crow.
And if I might be so bold, get Valimar a better sword. If you think you're such hot stuff, you can beat me with...
Correct choice of armor. Selecting on the way.
I can't pretend to know much about...
He's right. Eastern Blades... Alright, I'll take your advice. And when I've got the Academy, Elise, and even you, Crow.
I'd like to see you...
Hi, goodbye.
Courageous! Full speed ahead!
Commence retreat from...
Farewell.